An NFC Championship rematch, but this time the roles are reversed. It's been a rough year for the 49ers, from injuries to a tough schedule. This feels like a lost season for the Bay. This ass whooping was inevitable when going up against a team as solid as the Green Bay Packers. Maybe next season? So close. We almost had it. The elusive second win of the season was in our hands, but sadly, we lost by 2 and will be sent back into purgatory. There isn't one magical draft pick that can save this team. Jacksonville may be bad forever, existing in a spot in between our mortal concept of time and space. This is the Twilight Zone of the NFL. Ladies and gentlemen, the NFC East. Come, feast your eyes as two teams with non-existent talent battle in the most storied division in all of football. On one side, Eli Manning 2.0 Daniel Jones, and on the other, Kyle, the hard reset button on an NFL team Allen, or maybe Alex Smith, or maybe Dwayne Haskins. My God, these teams are bad. A strong bounce-back game for the Ravens. The first half, their offense couldn't get off the ground and looked like a crippled baby bird. 7-10 at the half. Then, we were blessed with a feeling everyone in Charm City knows too much about. Lamar all of a sudden remembered how to play football. He was slinging the ball through the air and was cutting holes in the ground game. The defense also did enough. 2 turnovers, one of which for a touchdown. Good work, boys. This was for 84. Ah, the Vikings have hope. How cute. They've won 3 games and are given a small sliver of happiness. But don't worry, like everything else in your terrible state, it will just freeze over. Oh yeah, also the Lions, I guess. I have to talk about them, so I'll just say lead poisoning lol and move on. The Bears, putting in the ultimate Chicago performance since 1920. Nick Foles was out there playing like Nick Foles. That is the ultimate Chicago performance. They played a close loss to a good team. That is the ultimate Chicago performance. The Bears' ship is slowly starting to sink. Turns out you can't build a whole sea vessel out of Khalil Mack and 2 sticks of gum. God bless the Bears. This game was stupidly close. McCaffrey looks like he's already back to MVP form, and this year he has a quarterback, which, that's nice. The Kansas City defense couldn't keep up, but sadly, there was just one problem. They were playing the Chiefs. Simply put it, Patrick Mahomes is a great get-out-of-jail-free card for their mediocre defense. Poor Russell Wilson. The man continues to put up MVP levels and stats, but he simply can't play defense as well as offense. Josh Allen, also trying to get some MVP votes, put up 44 points. People still seem to be sleeping on the Bills, but if Allen continues to play like this, they could be a dark horse to go to the Super Bowl. Wilson was just trying to cook, but then the Mafia came knocking. This season is looking worryingly similar to last season for the Falcons, losing 6-7 only to start winning games all of a sudden. They feasibly can't make the playoffs, so all they can hope for is a decent draft order. But then they start winning, meaning nothing will ever improve. The defense will never get better, and Matt Ryan and Julio Jones will continue to go without a win. Lol, Falcons suck. Pure offensive domination from the Raiders. Derek Carr seems like the real deal, along with a strong receiving core and Josh Jacobs being one of the top running backs in the NFL. Again, that defense isn't great, and the overall package is unstable, but hey, they're winning football games, and that's all that matters in the NFL. Well, the Dolphins kind of came out of nowhere these past 2 weeks. A quiet first 6 games, then 2 statement wins against NFC powerhouses. Tua is playing great, and that defense has been playing better than they rightfully should have. Cardinals are real good, but that defense needs to be worked on, especially when you're in a conference with high-powered offenses like the Hawks, Packers, and Saints. But whatever, this was a fun game. Possibly game of the year, maybe. I don't know. I don't really care. Lol, the Cowboys thought they could win. Silly Cowboys. You're on your fourth string QB, and you thought you could beat the Steelers. People will give all the credit to Big Ben, even though he did nothing for 3 quarters. This game shouldn't have been as close as it was. Also, please stop calling this one of the best rivalries in the NFL. These teams haven't been good at the same time since the 1990s. This game had an outstanding build-up, from the division rivalry to Brady versus Breeze for who has the most career touchdown passes, Antonio Brown stumbling back into town, and even Michael Thomas returning. This was going to be a classic. Too bad the Church of Ass-Kicking Saints drowned their opponent into holy water. This was just a depressing loss for the Buccaneers. Jeez. Saints are looking a lot better than they were before. And, jeez, he's already dead. This was a massacre. The Patriots are back, baby! You're dang right, they beat the Jets by 3 points. Cam Newton still kind of sucks, and the Jets are still the Jets, but hey, we birth of a dynasty, baby. Oh yeah, Joe Flacco also now has more career passing yards than Dan Marino, so just let that sink in. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Garbage Hour, the power rankings portion of your NFL weekly recaps. We're gonna power through these. 32 and 31, Jaguars and Jets stay at the bottom. Next up is the Giants and Lions, and Washington. I had hope for them because I think their defense, the line is pretty dang good, but now I see that they're not. Texans, I have also given up hope on them, but the Cowboys, hey now. They went from 30 to 26, so that's something. They put in a solid performance against the Steelers. Number 25 is going to be the Broncos. 24 is the Chargers. Yeah, I have these two. I know Broncos have a better win-loss record, but Chargers have played a lot more close games, and in my opinion, are just a better football team. Number 23 is the Patriots. They rise back up. They're still got. It's still basically a lost hope. And they will probably fall back. Maybe? I don't know. Number 22 is going to be the Atlanta Falcons because, I mean, they're trying. What's actually going to happen is they're going to go on. The Falcons are going to go on a last couple game win streak, completely ruining their draft capital. Kind of like last year. 21 is going to be the Vikings. I mean, Dalvin Cook is trying. Number 20 is the Bengals. They are improving, but jeez, is it taking a while. Number 19 is going to be the Carolina Panthers. They put in a really good showing against the Chiefs, and I thought about putting them above the Eagles, but I didn't get around to doing that, so I just didn't. Number 18 is going to be the Eagles. They're the Eagles. Number 17 is the 49ers. They were really depressing. As soon as I gave them the benefit of the doubt, and moved them to 12th last week, they just get destroyed by the Packers, and I'm forced to move them back down. Number 16 is the Bears. I swear to God, Bears, I will one day move you out of the top 16. As soon as 49ers get better, I will move you out. They are the biggest frauds in all of football, and I hate the city of Chicago. Number 15 is going to be the Miami Dolphins. So Tua got a lot better. They just seem like a much better football team than they were first couple games of the season. Number 14 is going to be the Browns. They had a bye, so they just sort of sit there. Number 13 is going to be the Colts. I know they lost to the Ravens, but they surprised me a little bit, especially in the first half. I mean, that defense is really good. And they did it all right. Number 12 is the Rams. They also had a bye, but hey, enough teams did better for them to get bumped out by one spot. I still think they're a solid football team that will probably make the playoffs. But for now, they're at number 12. Number 11 is the Arizona Cardinals, also dropping down. Listen, that game against the Dolphins was a shootout. It was great. But we don't grade teams based on how good games they put up or how many entertaining games we put up. We do it based on good games. So they're at number 11. Number 10 is going to be the Las Vegas Raiders. They're rising up a decent bit with a solid, probably undeserved win because of that last second failed catch against the Chargers. And then number 9 is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Number 8 is the Saints. I'm fully convinced that the Saints are now better than the Bucks. I don't know, man. Drew Brees is playing better than he should. Alvin Kamara is great. Michael Thomas is back. They're doing great. Number 7 is going to be the Titans, who are staying in their same spot. And number 6 will be the Seahawks, moving down to, because they just got destroyed by the Bills, who move up to number 3 with a solid win over the Seahawks, which really puts them back on track. Josh Allen is back to playing MVP level football. Number 4 is going to be the Packers, who lowered down a slot. Actually, the Packers aren't lowering down a slot. I don't know why I woke that. There we go. And Ravens, Steelers, and Chiefs stay at 3-2-1. Although I was tempted to move down the Steelers, but I won't. For now. So, no top players of the week, because I don't care. And also because every football player is bad at playing football. Okay, bye-bye.